Hi, it's Adrian Warnock here. I'm speaking to you from my garden using the inbuilt iSight camera in my new MacBook. Well, I have to say, I'm not receiving any kind of rewards from Microsoft or from Apple for this little video, but I did think that it might be quite interesting to spend some time talking about my new computer and my experiences as a long-time PC user moving across to the Apple platform for almost the first time in my life. I did use a Mac for a very short period of time, back in the days, I guess about 1993 or something like that, 92, 93, when at that stage my college actually used Macs, which is odd that they should have used it back then, and these days of course I think most colleges would tend to use a PC. Anyway, throughout all that period of time I've been a pretty avid PC user, and I've been an internet user, and right from the word go when I got my first PC till now, which is I guess some 12-13 years now, I've been a PC user. I started with MS-DOS, I moved to Windows, I even I think at one point built my own computer, and went up to XP, spent money with Microsoft, and I have to say that in all that time I've not been as excited about a piece of kit as I am right now, looking at my lovely MacBook. And I have to say, my wife did catch me stroking it, which is a bit sad, I know. And what I'm going to say in these series of video posts might have sounded a bit boring and geeky if I just kind of written it. So I thought, why not make use of this little camera to talk a bit about the experiences of a PC user making the jump to Mac. And I'm going to talk about all sorts of things. I shall talk about all sorts of the software that I'm using. I'll talk about using Logos. Oh, by the way, what I will say is it does work. That's the Bible software for those of you that might not know what I'm talking about. And also all the inbuilt software that I'm using, what it's like for me as somebody who's used a PC for so long to move across to using one of these MacBooks. And it is very different, but I like it so far. There are a few little minor niggles, but what I would say at the outset is it's a beautiful piece of kit. It's well designed, it looks nice, the screen looks nice. My photos look better on this screen than they do on any other screen I've looked at them before. It's been well designed, well thought at, and it's just a sleek piece of kit. It's really, really very pretty. Even my wife got a little bit excited when she saw this, and she never got excited about PCs, not once in her life. And so far, this is sounding like a commercial, so let me just tell you a couple of things that right now are really annoying me about my Mac. The first is Control-C and Control-V. Now maybe it's just me, CTRL-C, Control-C, copy and paste. I've got myself doing this whole kind of two-finger thing, you know, where I press, I think it's with that finger, I press the one key and then I press the other key. This is what I usually do with my PC. I've done it for years. Control-C, copy, Control-V, paste. Done. None of this mouse click here and all that stuff. Oh, speaking of mouse clicks, no right mouse button, but you can solve that, so I'm told, by getting a mouse and plugging it in the back. But why not have two mouse buttons on the MacBook, Apple? What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Why can't we have two mouse buttons? But anyway, you have to press Control and click on the mouse button. But you can't use Control and C, but you can do Control and click. And if you do Control and click on the mouse button, you get a right mouse button. So why not give us a right mouse button? Eh? Right mouse button. You know it makes sense. But I guess I will get myself a mouse to work with it. Anyway, the other thing is that there are all sorts of other little niggles as well that are really about a Windows user adapting to a Mac, but I'll talk a lot more about that in subsequent things, subsequent videos. And what I will say is this: however niggling those little minor niggles are, it hasn't taken away from my excitement at my lovely new piece of kit, and we've had a lot of fun with it. And here comes one of my sons.
Dad.
And I'm going to show you something that he was able to produce with the iSight as I leave, recorded in my garden and transmitted to the internet using Wi-Fi, not a wire inside. That's another of my sons about to stab me with a knife, I think. I'm going to leave you now, before I get killed, with my son. 2, 1, go.